Hey, Gabriela. So this is a project level 2. So that's great that you're keeping track in your pathway. I really like this project because it's when you start to develop and understand what is your communication style. For us, we may have a style and maybe we don't know that is considered a style. So that's why we check out what different types of these communication abilities or skills we have. The main purpose of this project is for the member to learn about different communication styles and identify his or her primary style. So I'm pretty sure we already know Gabriela's style, but it will be great for her to show us which style she identifies for. So the timekeeper is 5 to 7 minutes. And the main idea is to have a organized speech through all the presentation. That will be Madame Toastmaster, please.
Thank you very much. Okay, I give you Gabriela Rivera with her speech, Affective Communication, Gabriela Rivera. Let's give her applause.
Effective communication is 20% about your message and 80% how you feel about your message. Jim Brown. Crisis and change time test our abilities or skills and our relationships too. During this long and hard pandemic, all of we have had to adapt and evolve because change and death are the only things that we sure have since we were born. Like human beings, we have many virtues. Most important, at least on my criteria, is communication skill. In this project, I'm going to talk to you about different communication styles, just in short words to mention someone's, which one I prefer, my own proposal, how it impacts on our lives, on our relationships, and at the end, what you and I can do to improve our relationships, but first adapting our communication style. Yes, first adapting our communication style to then improve and impact our relationships. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, as children, we learn from our parents how to express by ourselves first our needs and then our desires. As young people, sometimes shy, immature, or rebel, our voice begins to take presence, form, and place. As adults, sometimes in a daily fast routine, immersed in our productive life, or taking a family request, we forgot to cultivate this important value. Much is said about communication, about leadership, about soft skills as fundamental skills to achieve a professional and successful career. But as a professional workers, as entrepreneurs, or as godines, we never let to be human beings. And as such, we are conformed, we are integrated by different relational spheres. For example, our family, or couple, or relationships, or on interpersonal relation, and on. The point is that having a good communication is not just talking, listening, or learning a new language. Communication is a dynamic skill. And the good point of this is that as a dynamic skill, we always can learn it, develop it, and of course, improve it. There is a big sort of communication style. I'm going to just mention 3 of them. First one, passive. Number 2, aggressive. Number 3, effective or assertive communication style. Number 1, if you are a quiet person, a silent person, if you change your mind easily, or if you prefer others take decision by you, you are a passive communicator. Number 2, if you believe that always have or know the right answer, you are direct, you are take decision, strong, you are an aggressive communicator. If you prefer face-to-face communication, you don't have troubles to communicate your feelings, your desires, your needs, you are an effective communicator. But saying that you always use the same communication style, it's affirmed that communication is static, and it doesn't. As I have told you, communication is a dynamic skill. So you can adapt always in base of your feelings. Why? Because the communication is vinculated to our feelings, our emotion, to our attitude in relation to our environment, to our interlocutor, to our relation, the moment, and the intensity of that relation. We all are result. We are product of all relationships. Yes? That's why first is the effectiveness, and then is the effectiveness. This is my proposal of a communication style. And it's called there affective communication because we always, aware or not, adapt our communication or message, yes, in base of our feelings, in base of internal and external factors. And because to achieve the effect that we want with that message, the base begins in our affection, in our emotion. Not just I'm talking about love. I mean fear, anxiety, angry, and on. So if you want to impact and improve the comprehension of your message in your environment or in your relationships, well, I invite you to take time to first observe and analyze these internal and external factors to use into your favor and achieve the influence, the pursuit, and fulfill your objective of communication. And remember that communication is the sister of leadership. John Adair. Toastmaster,